I'm at. So I have friends, the biggest in the world, the biggest in the game, hitting me up. Yo, Joe, don't respond to these people. You bigger than that. Yo, Joe, don't this and this and that. They're trying to bring you down. Because you know that yesterday's price is not today's price. And mind you, I'm in Hermes. So now let me get this going, right? So now, today's about love or hate. Today's about love or hate. Now, meaning, we call people haters. But are they really haters? Or do they hate that people love you? I repeat, we call people's haters. But do they really hate you? Or they hate that people love you? Now, the type of shit that I'm about to talk about today might be the realest shit you ever heard in your life. Rich people, you could think about them, the biggest guys in the world. If you ever notice why they don't show how they're living, why they don't show their cribs, why they don't do that, think about your favorite artists, the richest people you know. It's because, unfortunately, people tend to get jealous of people living good and being successful. It's just a fact. Jealous ones still envy. And so they don't choose to show it. Now, Fat Joe, I come from the projects like you. I come from welfare like you. I come from the streets like you. And so when I show that we're in a plane or we're having a great time or we having this, it's only used for inspiration. It's used to inspire you to win. Now, people in the past have never given you this opportunity. People that came before me, even people now. We always have a crabs in the barrel mentality to where we pull everybody down and we never want to see them win or rise to the top. So now, should we focus on the haters or should we focus on the people that hate that people love you? This is a big thing, right? So now I'm going to tell you some shit and I don't want to offend nobody because this is really real. And if you tell me, Joe, you're the greatest storyteller ever in the world, then let me tell you a story. I got a story to tell, okay? Now, don't get upset with me because this is going to sound not true, but you could Google everything, right? A month ago, I never talked about nothing. My brother Mutabel, salam alaikum, he's out in Saudi, formerly known. Please don't call me if you have my number now, guys, because I won't pick up ever again. My friend Mutabel, a.k.a. Napoleon of the Outlaws, tells this story that I don't even believe. He says, 20-some years ago, Tupac Shakur, may he rest in peace, had trouble in the jail, and Fat Joe sent the kite upstate to make sure he was good and he was protected. Now, the story's true. I talk a lot of shit, but I never told that story in 20 years because real dudes do real things. So he tells the story. Tupac's right-hand man says, yo, Fat Joe saved Tupac. That's hard for some people to digest. This is Tupac Shakur, who I has labeled the realest rapper on the planet Earth. Cool. The next 2 weeks later, Common, formerly Common Sense, gets on an interview. I never told this story in 20 years. He gets on an interview where he says, Joey Crack, that brother saved my life. I was in LA and the Bloods was going to kill me, as in assassinate me, as in murder me. And Fat Joe jumped in front of it and said, please, because I'm not acting like I'm tougher than my people out there. But I said, listen, I grew up with him. Do it for me. Give me the pass. Do not hurt my brother Common. I grew up with him. He's my brother. He says this in the interview. I never asked him to say that. He says this in an interview. Fat Joe saved my life. Now, let's go forward. 2 weeks ago, we throw the Batman, we throw the Terror Squad emblem next to the Empire State Building. You seen the shit. You got eyes. You see me in that Hermes Tiffany blue. This hurt a lot of feelings. It hurt a lot of people. Brought out a lot of jealousy. Now, the place was small. So I didn't want to invite the whole New York City because they would have shut the shit down. Even friends of mine that I know have a problem with bringing people with them. I told them, get dressed, get your wife dressed, wear some silk shit. And that same night at 7 o'clock at night, maybe 8, I send them the invitation so they wouldn't come with 15 dudes. If you from New York City and you know I know you and I love you and you didn't come to the party, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It don't mean no disrespect. A lot of you guys got jealous behind that. So now we tell you about Muta Bell with Tupac. We tell you Common Sense saying Fat Joe saved his life. Now Fat Joe throws the party of the year. Anybody you name was in there. Everybody, actors, the Canaan, the mother of Harlem, the this. Now there's one point. Chi-Chi get the yayo from Scarface. There's one point that really touched a lot of feelings. Shine Poe. Shine walks in New York City for the first time ever, changed his life, goes on stage, we all know Shine's history, and says, you are the most honorable. You, 20 years I know you, you have the most integrity. You're the realest one. We love you. Now that is scary for you hating ass motherfuckers. Now, look at what's going on here. Look at what's going on here. We're doing it, and mind you, when I seen the fuckery and the hate, I look back at my Instagram. And as I'm scrolling at my Instagram, I'm seeing private jets, Hermes, fly shit, opening businesses, Drew Barrymore in the hood, yachts. Damn. This, I can see why guys get jealous. I can see why there's hate in their blood, right? And so, when I look at this, I say, wow. Now, you have to understand, I've been living a half a century with the cleanest face you've ever seen. A lot of guys, they ugly out there. They just ugly. They look tore up. They're not the same. I am, guys, the same guy. And so I see these guys, and I see where the hate comes from. And I said, man, these guys are washed up 20 years. We never spoke their name in 20 years. These guys are dumb. These guys, they washed up. So they clout chase me, and the only time somebody gets some type of action is when they mention my name, and then they got likes or whatever the case may be. Now, Jay-Z once said, cut the grass low and you'll see the snakes. I always say, let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. So they want to fuck with the Teflon reputation. Guys, anybody who ever stepped in front of us, we washed them. Every single one of your favorite rappers, every single street dude, everybody, we washed them. Every time. Guys, I know I'm changed. I know stay in the light. I know I changed. Stay in the light. Ciroc, a much finer vodka. I'm talking too much shit, so I don't want to fuck up the Pepsi Connect. It's the Wild Cherry. It's still Wild Cherry Fridays. Everybody. We washed everybody. Facts. East Coast, West Coast, North, South, wherever we laid it down. Okay, a lot of guys are hating. But are they really haters? Or do they hate that people love us? That people show up to a party and show you love? That people show you sincere love? The people know I'm on here a year and a half telling you how to get to the bag. Just now, shout out marketamericaShop.com. I'm in North Carolina telling 40,000 unfranchised owners how to win. And so, this is the most fabricated false paperwork I've ever seen in the history of mankind. This is like disgusting. Now, those names you see on there are actual people. Those people really went to jail for 20 years. You guys and your friends was locked up with them. You never heard Fat Joe ever talk. They don't even know me. Those guys on that paper, I never met them. They don't know me. So you put a little whiteout on a piece of paper and you write Joseph Cartagena's name. And you guys break my heart if you fall for that. You guys are disgusting. Because I am the one guy who's successful and still walk these streets to show you that there's no difference. You know, a lot of people, they get successful and everybody's dream is, let's move out the hood. Everybody's dream is, let's make it out the hood. Some people and most people, and not just famous, just successful people, they get a good job, get a business, they make it out the hood, they never come back. We never see them again. That's not it, guys. If you get successful, why do you think I open up businesses in the hood and give inspiration and hope and opportunity? Because my businesses are nothing else but a baton, passing it to the next successful person out the hood and say, listen, we don't got to leave. We don't got to go. We could be here and invest in our community. This is sparking an idea in some others people's minds. They don't have to be favors. Yo, let's open up businesses in our hood. Let's take care of our own. Let's give back food to the people who need it. Let's send, you guys, man. Some of you guys, man, you can't wash my socks, man. And it hurts my heart, man. When our people are in trouble in Puerto Rico, I send 4 planes, a million pounds of food and water. You guys, buddies, y'all the first to talk shit. You break my heart, niggas. Y'all break my heart. Y'all break my heart. Because I'm the only thing smoking out there for you. It's horrible, bro. It's sad, man. And so they jealous. And so Joe Crack, I see these guys. Some of them realer than others. Some of them are real legends. Just because you went to jail when you did some time don't make you a real legend. if we want to talk that street world. AB, what's good? Just because you did jail time doesn't make you a real legend. Oh, you a stand-up guy, you ain't tell? Thank God, hallelujah. That's what you were supposed to do. When you robbed the lady, or you hustled, or you did whatever you did, you ain't supposed to tell. We can't give you an award for that. That's just basic truth. You ain't do nothing special. You're not no type of legend. I don't want to go back. I know we in the line. But you do know we had 47 cars at one time. Debated. You guys were getting extorted. Not me. Relax. I let you live in your world of fake world legends. And somebody called me today. Yo, Joe, I said, man, your man broke my heart, man. Nah, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I never liked your man. Anyway. But your man broke my heart. And let me ask you a question. A lot of guys had it popping in the street. A lot of guys got money. A lot of guys are real dudes and are legends. And when I see them, Fat Joe, I show these guys the utmost respect. The greatest respect you could give somebody. I said, let me ask you something. When I come around y'all, do I ever act like I'm better than y'all? Or I see legends from the street like that? Nah, Joe, you always humble, Joe. You always show us love. But you guys break my heart, man. Because everybody out there, they know I was outside for real. You know this. And so people who co-sign a fabricated lie, you know it's a lie yourself. And so it's the bonchinche of the day. Let's get with it. It's the new thing. Yo, bro. Embarrassing. See, I live by a code. I don't sleep with my friends' wives. I never told. I give back. I take care of my family. My son's autistic. His mother want to give him away. I raise him. I'm the one. Percy TS is in on this, my brother. I don't expect you to do. What you want me to big you up, Percy? You went bad on there. You supposed to. Because when you was locked down, Fat Joe went to visit you every week. When the other dude, it breaks my heart. I got one dude that I was cool with that's a dope fiend that I went to visit him 16 years in jail. 16 years when he came home. I threw him a party. I bought him a Hummer. I gave him an apartment. This guy's talking about me because he's not with us no more. Because if you sniff dope, you cannot be next to Fat Joe. It's disgusting. But you tell me what other rapper goes visit somebody 16 years in snowstorms and takes care of their family. Percy, no. When lights was out, who was there for him? They all know. They know Fat Joe paid for over 100 funerals in the hood. Come on, guys. You guys are disgusting. Embarrassing. To the code. To the code. And Tony Sunshine, yeah, he had his issues. He don't have them no more. And he got Rolexes and diamonds and lives great in palm trees, guys. You keep your bullshit to yourself. Anybody with me look good. Anybody not with me no more. Let me tell you something my wife told me one time. She said, Joe, you never let go of nobody. They fuck it up themselves. And I always try to help people. No matter what. I had one friend down with me. He's from the hood. I try to teach him manners. I took him to Dubai, to the Prince of Dubai's palace. He had his pants to his fucking kneecap with his ass crack showing with the thing. Yo, I'm from the hood. I will fuck you up in this palace. Pick them shits up. Some niggas can't come. We can't help everybody. You try and they shit on it. You guys made your choice. Fabricating, saying the type of things they saying. That's about the ugliest thing you could say to somebody, bro. That's one of them. That's up there. Clark Kent, what's up? Percy, what's up? Now, Percy, am I saying the truth? Yes or no? Yeah, you can't buy class. Breaking news. Pretty Lou, after 7 years, has just beat cancer. I repeat, after 7 years of fighting leukemia cancer, the brother beat the cancer. God is tremendous. A miracle has happened. I prayed for Pretty Lou hundreds of nights in a row. I have friends who were doctors who would tell me in my ear, yo, Joe, chill. You're too emotionally involved. People don't beat this kind of cancer. I say, don't talk like that about my brother. We're going to fight till this shit is over. God showed himself. When you go to church and you see them people and they be like, oh, yes, Lord, or I never really understood that. But when I get the phone call that Pretty Lou beats the cancer, I start crying. I'm not scared to say it. I start crying. I had to hang up on Pretty Lou. And I said, wow, God, you showed yourself. It's a miracle. You showed yourself, God. You showed yourself. It's a miracle. And so, Pretty Lou, we love you, man. And God bless you, man. And everything you stand for. And I told Pretty Lou, and I'll tell you all. Pretty Lou turns around. He has a high price to pay now for surviving. For beating a cancer that nobody beats. He has to inspire others. And go in person to these hospitals and do seminars and inspire the people out there struggling who have cancer. Now, I don't know if you know what would Big do. The greatest mixtape ever dropped. Was taken off of the streaming. And it was a mixtape. And so this is crazy, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Hip hop culture lives off of mixtapes. And mixtape is free. It's giving back to the people. So me and Cool and Dre, we make this mixtape. It's incredible. CeeLo's on it. This one's on it. And it's the most phenomenal. Everybody's calling me. Everybody. So they pull it down. Fat Joe, you are disrespecting. You can't be rapping to this one's beat. You can't, but everybody in the world has done it. But Fat Joe, once again, you're too big. You got big ears on you. We got to pull it down. Now you find it wherever you find it. I don't even own it no more. And so I gave you a free mixtape, but that Joe Crack can't do it. Yeah, man, your shout is gone. It'll be there. It'll be there. And so, disgusting. Summer Jam. Let's be clear. Shout out to P.O., T.T. Torres, Ebro, My Home, Hot 97. The shit was a hurricane, right? So people were like, yo, why don't you recap Summer Jam? I'm like, how do you want me to recap Summer Jam when the shit was a hurricane? And so I don't know why they really did it. I'm going to be honest with you. Horrible weather. As I was going on stage, I got an alert that said, tornado coming. I can't make this shit up. As I'm going on stage, they're saying, a tornado's coming. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And hip hop don't respect the COVID. Don't respect a hurricane. They want to see their favorite artist. Now, if I give you a very small synopsis a small synopsis of Summer Jam. Everybody had ponds. This shit was a hot mess. And the ones I want to really salute is the women in hip hop. Because when I tell you that I threw on this big ass yellow Prada, shit was fly. But it was some big raincoat shit. And we dressed for the fucking hurricane and all this shit. But the ladies was dressed like it wasn't raining. They had their hair done. Remy Ma, Cardi B, Little Kim. They was acting like show must go on. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? I'm dressing like, hopefully I don't blow away. The weather's so fucked up. Now, shout out to the baby. The baby, the artist, he apologized 36 million times. It's time we move on and we respect what he said. And he came out there and he rocked the crowd and people showed him love. It's time to move past what's going on with the baby. Something about Summer Jam, no matter what, it rains every single fucking year. They might start having to look into a stadium with a roof. I mean, I would think, zone, my brother Swiss Beats, I would think that after 10 years in a row, 20 years in a row of a fucking tornado, Summer Jam would get a roof and do it somewhere indoor. Madison Square Garden, somewhere, bro. And so, A Boogie, very impressed. Now, you have to understand, I suffered that day. The executive producer is in here. After I did my show and sweat my ass off because I had this plastic shit on, the Prada shit, I go up to a booth, a suite that I rented for my daughter and her friends. And so I go up there and I'm like, Ma, who's next? Oh, Bobby Smurder ain't come out yet, Dad. Hey, Boogie. I'm like, God damn. So now, you know, I kept it real, like the realest father in the world. And so I'm like, she names 3 more groups. I wanted to leave at that point right there. I wanted to go home. But trying to be the real deal, I stood and I was like, damn, there's only 3 more. It was horrible. But Summer Jam is iconic. It's the real deal. We did a tribute to DMX. That's another reason I had to come. Because it's for X. Had it been anything else, I probably would have skated, lied, and stood home. The weather was, this shit was a monsoon. It was a really serious thing. And I go, how the fuck you going on stage with the shit saying hurricane warning, tornado? Come on, y'all gotta stop, man. Like really, Hot 97, y'all gotta stop. I love you, I worship you, TT. I love B.O., but y'all gotta stop. You're throwing a show when the shit is a hurricane. Unbelievable shit. Swiss Beats put on a hell of a show. He brought Ron Isley. He had Little Kim. Of course, the Locks. Jadakiss did the freestyle. That shit was crazy. He brought it back. We came out, me and Remy leaned back. She did Annie up with M.O.P. Busta Rhymes and Split was out there. No, we put our foot in their ass, man. Erica Ford was good. We put our foot in their ass. CNN, we did the Central Park shit. Me, Busta, LL, Melly Mel, and Mr. Ness. A Boogie once again, Remy Ma. Like, we've been putting our foot in these people's asses. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw Drew Barrymore in the projects. She wants the vibe. She wants you to know that yesterday's price is not today's price. Pristine jewelers to the stars. And so, people really, Ashanti at my brother, yo, Ashanti, they still, yo, give me something to drink, please, Rich. And so, man, sheesh. It's safe to say her DMs was out of control. It's safe to say Ashanti's DMs was not fair. My sister, I love her. And when you got all these sisters, these powerful sisters, and they co-sign you and they with you through thick and thin, no matter how beautiful they are, sexy, there has to be a bit of integrity there. Because they know. I always tell a story. J-Lo, when she had a fat ass, I could never tell you what it looked like because I never looked at her ass. I would never want a sister of mine to turn around and see me looking at her like that. So when Ashanti comes with the fucking shit is busting, it's a problem because I got to look this way. I got to respect. This is a problem, guys. But you got to have integrity. And my sisters know when they with me, they're in great hands. Mind you, I'm in Hermes though. And so far, I haven't heard of nobody. Ari Melba is in the building. My brother Ari, we love you, man. The beat, we love your show. We love you, Ari. Hip hop loves you, baby. Tuned in. That's why you the biggest in the game. And everybody say it to yourself. I'm the biggest in the game. You got to speak it into existence. You got to speak your blessings into existence. Speak it into existence. Why can't you turn it around? Why can't you, shout out Pristine Jewelers, why can't you turn your life around? Why can't you be bigger than what, why? Why do you make excuses? I look at life, my lens, when I see the little lady outside the highway selling oranges, selling canepas, waters, I don't look at them like I feel sorry or something. I look at them as what they are, true entrepreneurs. 9 times out of 10 times, that lady saves her money and opens a juice bar not too far from that highway. But they put in the work to be successful. You have to put in the work in order to be successful. Don't block your blessings. And so when I look, empathy, not pity, you're right. And when I said, when I see a lady walking with a kid, black or brown, holding their hands, and they don't look like they got nothing, I said, that could be the next me. That could be the next Barack Obama. That could be the next Jay-Z. I look at it different. I really do look at life different. I look at it like we can all obtain. We can all be something. You just have to do the work and apply your mind to it. And so, shout out to everybody who supports me, keeps it real, knows what it is. We getting old, man. And people need to get over rap beef and 20 years later and shit like that. Like, you got to grow, man. Real talk. It's getting old. And I get it. Social media, got everybody doing some weird shit for likes. You got guys who was once real dudes clowning themselves, and now you always thought they was real dude. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but you know, social media is a young person's thing. Even I'm just figuring it out. And so when you my age or you're a little bit younger and you start doing clown shit so somebody can like, you ruin your reputation, you ruin your legacy, dog. You ruin your legacy. And I'm not talking about specific because this guy, I'm just saying, yo, somebody, if you have a son, he's embarrassed of you. If you have a friend, tell these guys the truth, man. Like, move on. Get a job. Become an entrepreneur. Do something. The rap game is not for you. It's over, dog. And so you keep bringing shit. Like, I mean, I done got my ass whooped. My ass whooped by 20, 30 guys, and I see them, and I say, what's up to them? It's time to move on. They beat my ass 25 years ago. Am I still supposed to be mad at these dudes? Bro. I mean, 25 years later, you guys have got to stop, man. It's a horrible thing. And you fabricating shit. You know. And the thing is, Billy Blanco, what's up? The thing is, anybody co-signing bullshit that's a real street dude that thinks they're a legend, that they did time, you know it's a lie. Why you co-signing and you bonchinchando and you with the time and you always hated on Fat Joe and I get it, man, but you got to understand, I've made it my life's work to salute you guys whenever I see you. I don't act better than you. I could. I don't have to talk to you. None of you. And in fact, yep, I figured it out. Let me tell you something. This is for everybody. There's 3,000 people on here. Right? Thank you for tuning in. Serge was good. Mayor was good. Anybody that's ever had hate in their blood towards you, you know there's dudes that we cool with, but we not really cool and we tolerate them and might have hung out with them, but you know in your mind that they got 2% hate in their blood, that you know this is a jealous dude or a jealous girl. Like, you know it though. We know it. You know this guy's jealous. You know, and then we tolerate them. Right? No more, baby. Not me no more. If I think you have 1% hate in your blood, 1% that you a little, yo, don't say what's up to me no more. It's a new don't say what's up to me no more. I'm not playing this game of, yo, what's up? And the minute something happens, you want to go bad and start with the rumors. Don't, no. If you don't like me, say you don't like me. You don't like me, say it. Be manning up. Y'all don't like you. Cool, use a bum. I ain't got to say what's up to you. A bum to young people, because one time I said it before and people were like, what is that? A bum is a person who wakes up and drinks Hennessy for breakfast, who doesn't work, who doesn't have a job and works for their family. They're bums. You know them well. You know them well. And so my thing is, if anybody, I love you, Carolyn, if anybody has 1% hate in their blood for you, whether male or female, get them away. Get them away. They're bad. They're bad seeds. They're bad apples. Don't even come around me. Don't even play it off. Don't even play it off like, yo, what's up? But we know these guys hate. Stay away, bro. Because the time's going to come when they reveal themselves and you might be hurt. Because we're taught by Martin Luther King. We're taught by God. We're taught by Malcolm X to forgive. Be humble, forgive. But you know what? I don't need these people. And so if they got the hate in you, not just me, I'm telling you, listen to me. If you around a circle of people and you know that one girl or that dude hate on you with that energy that you see the malicia, the jealousy in their eye, get rid of them, bro. Don't even pretend. Don't even pretend. I'm telling you, it took me half a century to figure this out. If you 20 years old and you hearing this, hello. You hit jackpot today. You learned some shit. Hello. It took Fat Joe all this time to figure out, guess what? I don't need these haters around me. If I feel like it always happens, and every time I said that to somebody in the crew, a Rich, a Pistol, or this, that, I wind up having to be the dude checking these guys sooner or later, telling them, yo, do you want to get the business? Because, listen, guys, stay in the light, man. Stay in the light, guys. Do yourself a favor. Stay in the light, guys. But I'm telling y'all right now. So if I know you 30 years, or I know you 10 years, I know you 5 years, I know you whatever, and Fat Joe does not say hi to you no more, I know you're a hater. I know that you got hate in your blood for me, and it's sad because you're a jealous person. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not playing it off. If you're jealous, 2%. 2% jealous. I'm not rocking with you for nothing. Yo, don't bring your mans no more, fam. Why? He got hate in his blood. It's over. It's a wrap. And I'm telling you something that took me all these years to figure out. If I learned anything in the last couple of days is no more hotter the haters, nowhere around you, nowhere near. We eating over here. We sit down, we eating. I don't even know you like that, dog. My man bring you. The first thing you do, you know that I'm not getting along with another dude. You throwing dirt on another dude. Yo, bro, we don't do this here, Pike. Yo, what you saying? Bro, we don't do that here, Pike. Even if I'm arguing with that guy, but that guy's my brother. That guy's my man. That guy saved my life. Who you think you is to come in here and talk something about my brother even though I'm fighting with my brother? I don't fuck with you, man. I'm not that dude. You can't come around me and talk shit about somebody I love or somebody I've been down with. You can't get it. You can't get that off. I don't give a fuck if I fought with Rich Player yesterday. Fuck you, your mother, this, that. You're going to come talk to me about Rich Player. Bro, they playing you. They're playing you. If somebody tell you, if somebody know you rock with Fat Joe and Fat Joe got real love with you. Booby Smooth. If somebody knows Fat Joe, there's some bullshit, and Fat Joe is your man, he rocks with you, he supports you, he's your brother. And they come telling you, yo, I don't know about this. Yo, I don't know this and that. You want to know what, guys? They don't really fuck with you. They hate you. Because you got the big dog showing you love. And there's only one. Let's get this shit clear. Everybody's themselves. There's only one Joe Crack. Only one. And so I'm showing them love, and I show you love, and you jealous because I show your people love. So the minute some shit happens, you want to throw shade or throw some shit. You hating on your man. Never do it. You can't get that from me. Never do it. So when one of my brothers that I love, what's up, Cor? 160 Corey. When somebody I love, let's say my brother Showbiz Bone Lord. When somebody in the hood who's jealous of mine and his relationship come to him and say something, I say, show now. You know that's impossible. Because my wife, my mother, God couldn't get me to talk bad about you, brother. Or any of my brothers. Even if I just had an argument with you. If I said, fuck Percy. Fuck you, Nick. And we arguing and this and that. Ain't nobody else coming around here to talk about my brother. Nobody coming over here. Yo, but no. We don't do that here. The real's the real. The real is the real. Dade County Choppers with Subverse. The real's the real. I got to be 100 all the way through, bro. Call me dumb. Call me stupid. I don't know. I signed into a life of morals that I follow all the way through. I seen other guys curve the rules. I seen other guys go around and do suspect shit even though they real. Armando, what's good, bro? Yo, Rashad, this whole shit was white van talk. Rich the Barber, this whole shit, international hoe. This whole shit was white van talk. This is the realest shit they ever heard. Don't lie to yourself. You ain't never seen nobody talking that shit like that. Yeah, there's rules to this shit. That's why Booby Smooth is on here. That's why AB is on here. That's why Billy Blanc is on here. That's why Farris at the Lynch Mob is on here. That's why Percy's on here. There's rules to this shit. And bro, let me elevate. Let me grow so I can help the hood. Let me grow so I can get to the level. You know, when I drive through the Bronx, it gets depressing to me when I look around at people and they're doing bad and they're limping and all I say, and this is on God to my brother Rich, is don't let me get rich like that. Don't let me get that next level rich because I'm going to take care of my people. They going to be good. That's all I say while I look at the people. I don't look down on them. I look at them as we got to help our people. Sad, man. It's sad. Wild Cherry Pepsi, we in the light. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, Wild Cherry. I was going to talk too much real rap, so I ain't want to, Pepsi is, you know, that's corporate. Ciroc, Diddy don't give a fuck. He with me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look. From your mouth to God's ears. Yo, Percy. Yo, Percy's a commentator tonight, huh? Yo, boy, you on this one. Yo, Kenny Burns. What's up, ATL? And so you see that boy Chichi get the yay, yo. You see, man, listen, man. Next year, if I know you and I love you, next year I will pick a bigger venue. Don't hate me because of that. I heard some industry guys, yo, Joe threw something in New York. He did. Please. I will invite you next time. I will invite you next time. Don't be upset with me. A lot of you guys thought, yo, he didn't invite us this. I don't mean it like that. The place was small. In New York City, Fat Joe's birthday. Everybody knows he's going to make a movie. I cannot. You would have shut this shit down. And history would have never been made. It's the only reason if you wasn't invited. It ain't playing you. It ain't this. It was because. And that party, my sister Erica Ford hit me up today and says, that party, man, you did too much. That party, you did too much. You got the emblem up in the Empire State. Some people can't. And make them sick. All right, everybody, let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. Meaning, when you going through some shit, or they fucking with you, or something go on, and your family members and your friends, so-called friends, don't hold you down, and they're nowhere to be found. Do not fuck with these people. I think I've been saying this shit. Don't fuck with them. They ain't for you. God.